noticing of it, but Hoppy with a sublime shot. And now space has been made.
Yeah, as BDS now going to try and get a clean plant down. Link's still lurking inside showers though. Molly comes through. Damage though, and not really cutting off any escape from BDS, so they will be able to stabilize after that. But Liquid man advantage coming in. Yampi finally makes his way across and be considering getting aggressive here on the post plant.
Gotta try and find a way around this. You've got Danger Man still alive. Link's good one, good for two, but now the 1v1. Yampi against Takas. Position noted. Yampi needs this fight and he wins it. Plays it out very well, but you saw BDS making something out of almost nothing. You know, your technical people, your people who will talk about the win conditions in any defensive round as winning map control and positioning. But credit to Hoppy there to find a little bit of space back, playing through lamps, playing through kind of U-haul, whatever you like to call it, and be able to create space at least for a spike plant.
And there was a window of opportunity there. You could see when Hoppy was considering the flash out. Actually, they would have had a clean 3v3 before Yampi had actually caught up in that rotation over from B site, but hiding against it and heavy lean over towards B long here. Could be a bloodbath, Lauren.
Yeah, all the faith in the one sage on the other side, but here it is. Welcome to the massacre, and it's actually... Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a massacre, but in all the weirdest ways. Soulcast now has to deal with it. Quick flashes, you can see him trying to deal with this pressure. Swinging ahead of the flash. It's perfect play from Soulcast. Shuts it down before it began and saves the day for Liquid, because that was a second away from tragedy.
It was I mean, definitely not expecting another player to swing on top of that. Beautiful. It's a 4-man stack here when BDS find basically a 3-for-1. Soulcast blinds with the first, throws out the fake with the second, and it's beautiful. How many times have we seen Soulcast do that?
It's very well done. I mean, it's exceedingly well done. The deep flash following is just perfect. And now, of course, that's humbled BDS here for this one. They're gonna have to try and work it back in with whatever they can bring in. They do get the better purchase, at least in this round. And of course, the money on the other side will be just fine in the future. But for now, you're going to see Buckies. You're going to see Spectres. You're going to see at least one rifle on screen. But beyond that, pound for pound, you've got to put it in towards BDS's pocket for the economy, at least.
Scream actually going to play deep on Heaven here. It's probably a position that BDS would be anticipating, but he is spotted out. And actually, on the back of that contact, BDS now feel as if they have a good read on Liquid setup, but they've already hit the preemptive rotation here.
Oh, Soulcast. Is it good, or is it going to be average? That's a great start. He needs a little bit more, though. Has to keep doing damage. He dared to do it, but Hoppy, by name, by nature, he knows exactly what you're going to do. Scream, though, makes it towards the side with the ultimate, but he only gets one so far, so still keeping this one well into check. Yampi's now going to have to try and make his way around. Leads him with the flash. Spike now planted. Now, how does Yampi get into this? He's only got the shotgun to play with, but we've seen what he can do with it. Now, Yampi doesn't quite find it, but Scream does, even if it's just to facilitate the trade. And he's expected it, but he couldn't get the gun out in time. You saw the intuition, just the internal clock began to tick. But BDS get the desperately needed round on the board.
3 deaths on the side of BDS, though, so we're going to quell some of that potential for some early momentum, in terms of the economy at least. Right now, I mean, I'd almost rather Soulcast just sit underneath. Don't double dip into window there. Try and find another cheeky kill after stopping. Really, Takas the only one that can explode out. That's the one kill you want as Liquid, really, when BDS is stacked up in hooker like that. Yampi on the operator now, so the big talking point. We'll have to see. I don't know, you can repeat the previous performances.
He's just going to stay posted on this if he wants to. I mean, we've seen versatility from the man. He'll happily be everywhere, but at this point, it's just that killjoy. 1v1. Turret might just have to force him off this. It does. Yampi still has enough to operate with. Oh, trying to go for the Great
Oh, no.
punish by Logan. Incredible work. And this is all a ruse. And now you can see the utility put out to practice Soulcast. I don't know if he actually got enough of a glimpse there. Takas flies on in. Cryptic says no. 45 HP to play with. Now you can see the ultimate invested into this one. You can see everything pour down. But Cryptix is still immovable in this. He's still fighting the good fight for Liquid. He's still trying to operate as best he can. But Rodin is having none of what he's trying to sell. And speaking of operators, Link's going to pick up the one that was left from Yampy and do whatever he could. But maybe thinking twice now.
30 seconds
No spike
left.
plant. Where are they off?
He might catch Rodin on the crosshair. Oh my god.
The timing.
He doesn't cross. That big brain from Rodin right there. Knows that it's a possibility. Goes for the default plant instead. Now Liquid. But Link. Position noted.
Oh, that's not
Deal
bad.
with the turret. Now they have nothing to really play easy
You
contact
see
off.
him? This is so sick. He knows the last one hit the plant. Doesn't Link get the right timing? He's being pushed. This has to be massive work from Link. The pressure beginning to mount. Nothing left to play with. And Rodin puts him down.
Oh, Link thought he still had one left. He actually peaked and the reload animation started, but Cryptic's able to stay alive this long. Akuma actually gets caught
Was that a
inside
team?
Hoppy's Rolling Thunder, yes.
Remaining.
But then Rodin just, swings around back on his own, basically, finding 3 kills.
This is going to be a fun game, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm just looking at this like, yeah. All right, so we've got a 4-play stack for the defensive side towards B. And we have a 5-play up long pretty much at this point. Yampy wait on the other side. His knives haven't been the most compelling for me. The flash comes in and Scream's going hunting. Where's the trade? No trade.
Unpunished.
He gets away with his life, but Yampy makes a meal of it, gets caught up, loses out to Rodin again. Soulcast. The range on that thing is just sickening, isn't it? The Cryptics might be in trouble here. Has to get out. Yeah, cleared out by Hoppy. Great work from
Beautiful.
Logan. And yeah, this is great stuff by them. Just keeping things methodical.
Also, a lot invested here in terms of the lockdown going down. Oh, the stun's perfect. The fault line's actually going to detain Soulcast, but going to be able to punish that one.
Spike planted.
Soulcast has the Seekers now. Whether or not they can make their way over to Long and potentially get a weapon replacement for that Bucky. You can see with Rodin's position. Now BDS know. Nobody coming from that side. They can play very deep on the site.
Hoppy holding flash off contact from potentially the cross.
He's desperate for a gun.
Anything that could work. I'll do it. But it might be time to back. It looks like, right, can't make it out. Link's been found. Hoppy's done well there. Good timing on that. Maybe the audio cue given away. And Soulcast just has to fade away and not get found here.
There was a moment there, and I think it put. Oh, Logan does actually. But again, I don't think it's going to be a massive impact. We'll have to wait and see. Actually, I mean, they have got 2 drops, so again, we talk about that momentum for the economy. The reason here, Scream throws a perfect molly that blocks off it. It forces one player, I'm not sure who that was, towards the TP, and then Akuma's literally stuck at that point. That's the reason we saw no trade come through there, and unfortunately, Yampy gets caught or blocked by something, or maybe hits the wall with his dash and can't get out with those knives.
Takas. Space being made. Oh, just eating the flash. But clearing through hookah. Cryptic's playing towards elbow. A very deep hold at this point. There's the ultimate invested. That will isolate Akuma for now.
That was actually an attempt to catch Rodin in the L zone there from Cryptics. A little bit of damage done, but no kill.
Nice attempt. Flash sent in from Soulcast from further afield. Site is clear here, so Spike Plant can now be toyed with.
You want to fight it?
Divide actually goes up here, and actually BDS in a really good position here. Liquid stuck behind this wall. Takas finds the first now. Actually 3 kills in quick succession for BDS.
Wrap it up, boys. Cryptics, you're a great player, but this one's done for BDS. That post-plant hold was fantastic then.
Yeah, again, the timing of the Cosmic Divide, it's a Liquid creep up so close and then There's another obstacle created by BDS. Actually, Akuma's positioning there inside the smoke with the wall as well. Able to just slip through. And actually, I talked about the overinvestment potentially with the lockdown, but now we're seeing a little bit of discipline here. We're going to get these ultimates on rotation. Hopping back on the Rolling Thunder, Roden with the Hunter's Fury, and Logan and Akuma have only just used theirs. So to say they've still got 3 ultimates available is really good management on the side of BDS.
So hard for me to not just call this a grand. Why have you done that?
Yeah.
Whichever designer in Riot, I see what you're doing, and it's really cool. For now, Roden does find Soulcast. And again, keep in mind that Liquid do have the weaker weaponry, and it's going to be hard to make stick, and Takas is just going patrolling.
Planted.
Got a dirty little angle to hold down CT. Timing here. Nice shot from Yampy, but... Nice try.
Enemy remaining. Flawless.
Oh, that's a flawless round brought to you by Hypok.
There's a graphic out there somewhere for that. Some dark corner of the internet. BDS again though, and it's really interesting to see. Every time they decide to sit back and, unfortunately, Liquid, I mean, on the rounds where they're trying to throw a little investment right there. I'm talking about Soulcast with the Guardian and going for a little creep through market. BDS is just so well positioned in their attack and default that.
Okay, Scream. Info play begins. Clears out B. You can see Soulcast instantaneously leaning.
Yep.
So, good information recovered. Let's see if BDS continue this way. They may do. No reason not to for now. Here come every piece of investment possible. Takas just wants to post this one, but after hearing that, everyone's just trying to slink away. Don't want any of it, but forced into the situation. And it's Roden and it's Hoppy doing the big damage here. Scream can't find a way in. This is so well executed by BDS. They look so well in control here.
Dude, Hoppy gets spotted out. Now, actually, Yampy going to pop the Blade Storm in a 1v2. Takas down to 60 HP, but still going to be 2 tags. And there you go. Yeah. Roden baited out. Attack has to be tucked behind triple there. Beautiful round from BDS. And again, Liquid, they respect the Rolling Thunder and the Showstopper, but not enough. You can see here, Cryptix does actually get caught. Then the Gravity Well pulls him a bit closer. At this point, you see that there, the Aftershock as well. It forces him out of that corner. Just the utility usage in that round alone from BDS. Like, Liquid would have effectively had to have run back to spawn. There was no opportunity to play anywhere on site.
No. And you can see the money is just never stabilized for Liquid now. They are in the absolute bin with this. Rifle for Scream, the rest. Not much to write home about. No armor for Scream either, so glass cannon and a half. At this point, you can see the pedigree that BDS is trying to bring, but you can see Scream with the aim as ever. It's a consistent story I feel we're going to be telling with this man, no matter where and when we see him. But Hoppy, once again on the space. Yampy. Did they just throw that over? How did that go over there? Am I crazy?
Oh no, Roden tries to challenge there, but
How are they converting this, dude?
This is the sort of round they're gonna win after the start of this map. Taka still has the spike. But a 1v5, and Liquid now got, well, 3 weapons. The 4th kind of eluding them.
It's just... Takas could just play the gun here if he wants to. He knows that they'll want to try and grab it. And yeah, they're going to at least get the weapons now. And the round, of course, I don't know how on earth they won that. Like, yeah, it helps the Scream just walk down middle and got you a pick. But even then, what on earth?
Yeah, I mean, bigger picture-wise, if in some universe this comes back to 6-6, it's going to be a massive win for Liquid. Considering how this has gone here, I mean, BDS is just looking so well rehearsed. The coordination is, I want to watch that previous round back just 100 times on loop.
Okay, we go again. Bit of a more standard hold towards the rest of the map, but a quick play to try and get the whole building up for Akuma. We've seen how much value they get for that when they get to utilize it. Link playing the turret on the side. He does have Yampy by his side towards lamps. There is the ultimate we were discussing that they were working towards at the very start here. And here comes the leap on in. Now, a quick little dash out there for Yampy trying to get a little bit fruity. And now this is a problem. 17 HP. And he's being... What? Roden?
Roden was so confident that corner was cleared.
Spike planted.
And Scream's just up for the fight now. Flash straight through the smoke, finds one. There's still one on the side. Keep that in mind. Do not forget that Akuma. You can't forget about him. He's on the side. Unforgettable play from Akuma already to keep this one back in check. Takas by his side up against Yampy and Soulcast. And now the time starts to dwindle, but Yampy finds Akuma. And now Takas left with it all to do in front of him and Soulcast, the last standing member of Liquid, converts the round against the odds of Akuma, divided for them.
Again, though, it's against all odds that Liquid close that one out. Akuma just popping off. What a beautiful three-piece on site here. Roden's so confident this corner is cleared, and actually, this plays into what I was talking about. This is the confidence from BDS, and their utility usage is like, yeah, there's no way he can be in that corner.
It's just madness, right? Like, just the absolute aim on this guy, too. Like, you can't discredit it. He's sharp as anything. All these shots are mad, but... I can't believe it came down to a 1v1 in the end. I mean, we're coming back into this at 6-4, and you discussed, imagine if that mad round where they had the weird buy is actually going to be the big instigator to getting them back into this, and it may just be. For now, though, we're going to see that play towards long again. Last time around, we saw some gorgeous flashes from Soulcast to kind of create that opportunity, but Takas almost had a chance on Cryptics there.
Look at this, BDS now with the pace change. Rolling Thunder going to get invested. Link, yeah, not long for this world at all. Cryptics unable to trade that back on. Yampy stuck in, elbow with an operator. Cryptics actually swings on Akuma. Well, full attack and strays though. No idea. Oh, Yampy.
Player standing.
Yeah, that's a shutdown. Scream now. Pretty far from this in a 1v3. And I don't know how Cryptics got away with that kill on the cross, because surely that got noted after those initial shots coming through, but I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, maybe just nitpicking here, but I mean, let's see what Scream can achieve. And not backing that far from the side. Takas is still towards Hookah. You've got one posted up towards the close portion on long, and one deeper. Takas with a brilliant round, keeping composed and working with the opportunities they've been given.
It feels like BDS are just like cycling like a wombo combo like every 2 rounds. Like it's actually insane. Like, and actually that's a round where Takas didn't invest the showstopper. So now again, I'm coming back to this, like the utility management here. Akuma 2 away from his ultimate again now. Takas back on the showstopper. Logan back on the lockdown. They literally have something for every round. And the thing is, it's valuable. It's always invested in. They're always trying to follow up on it.
All right, we're going to need some of that brilliance, and that's exactly what you need. A good start for Scream. Now, Yampy is still posted here. This is a brave play, and he needs to be able to try and work this one out. Forced to back away
Straight away, though.
And the adjustment off the back. Now, the wall's there, and keep in mind, there is still a player in towards the TP. It is Cryptics waiting. He's going to hear all these steps. He does have his ultimate. This could be something quite impressive. Slow comes in. Does he go for it? Already there's Takas going to pop his ult. Out we go towards the site. And still patiently waiting is Cryptics. Takas just going to post it. Nothing for it.
Right, we'll deny the plant initially, but no kill comes through. Now the lockdown gets invested. I think we've got to move fast here or respect this lockdown, to be honest. And there you go. It's actually Logan, last man standing. Oh, no. Oh, Yampy clutches it out. Okay. I was going to say there's a scenario there where Liquid are like frantically finding that last kill and they get detained, but they do respect it.
Okay, 7-5 half. There's a window for them. If Liquid get the pistol, ideally convert bonus, then you're right back in this. For now, though, of course, BDS do have advantage in this regard, and this has been we've seen some very weird and wonderful rounds. Forced and unforced errors, I think, are something to discuss in this as well at some point, but as it stands, we're having Roden and Takas both having quite nice games here. Obviously, Scream and Soulcast doing very well for themselves. Yampy a little quieter than I would have liked. We've seen his kind of high end that he can bring, but we haven't quite seen that today.
I was going to say, look to him to make a big impact on Liquid's attack in half here.
Yep.
BDS actually they flashed themselves out a hooker here, so they're going to get this information outside market, and on the back of that, Liquid are going to explode onto A. Now,
look at this quick flank as well, though. You still got two players slowly but surely building around the back. It's going to come down to Cryptics to try and play catch on that. Link with a good work towards Akuma. Logan still going to keep his eyes trained towards Shower. You can see that being his point of call, but now the information should be relayed. It is. Soulcast, lovely work off the back of the communication from Cryptics. Nicely handled. And now Logan and Roden left. And the positions are perfect from Liquid. Beautiful, beautiful pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, we see a similar situation again. Was noted on Haven on the pistol round where this time was it Akuma and Logan? They're just happy to sit in showers and almost allow Liquid entry onto the site. But again, there's no value gain. There's no crossfire set up, and they don't really dip their toes before. And is it Akuma that gets boosted up on the wall, right? And basically gives away the first blood for free.
Yeah, it was. I guess the risk reward didn't seem to match up for me there, but hey, at this point, a nice little lineup coming in. Logan on the other side. Do you dare? Considering it. And oh yeah, Scream loves it every day of the week. I'll take that. That's a lovely beginning. First kill goes towards Scream. There is still one on towards the site, playing towards Elbow.
Nobody's going to make their way over actually to help Hoppy out, and Scream takes the TP, potentially baiting out Hoppy to explore a little bit, but the other side of the map, I think we're going to find some information. Oh, look at that. The gravity well with the nade is actually going to close out one kill. Scream will fall. Soulcast does escape. Oh, they don't anticipate the second. What?
How did Takas just kill him? Well,
a moment's
we know
silence.
they're coming now. Yeah, Yampi gonna be no subtlety to this man. Straight on in, does not care. Rifle in hand. There it is. Shut out by Cryptics. Good round in the end, but so many weird dicey moments.
I mean, I'm just thinking back to the Icebox game earlier where it was just like, what is going on? But Liquid. Look at this one coming today. Obviously, Soulcast will actually opt for a rifle here because Scream's obviously all tapped out financially.
Now, the one thing I do want to highlight, of course, and, you know, deep analysis here. Now, the correlation I've seen is Jonas has appeared in chat. Yeah, I would love to follow this. Jonas has appeared in chat. So I think that's probably why Liquid have started to pick up the pace a bit. Yampi's in so much danger. Logan gets two. Oh,
right. Okay, so the molly is basically opposite of what they have set up for defense, right? Yeah. It's for them to take this showers control and not give the defenders kind of an out without taking some damage.
Yeah, Liquid have lost
Gun here.
a lot of what could have been a springboard, and Link gonna maybe try and get that upgrade if he can. So this is gonna be a slower round, maybe see if there's any over-aggression from BDS, and we saw that in the first map. They do get a little pushy, but I don't think you're going to walk into a 3v5.
Right here.
And the first port of call will probably be Akuma with the swing from Logan, if they do keep progressing this way. Maybe the turret more than anything. And now let's see how this works out. No one drawn in yet. And you can see the intention. They're reading this position from Akuma. But it's Logan who's going unchecked on here. If they... Please check your corners. Do not dare. They're trying to bait. They're trying to bait so well. You can see it. But Logan will lose his life for it. And now Akuma feeling pretty isolated here. Support's on the way, but he needs to buy a little bit of time. Keep them present towards the site. And there's Scream waiting on the other side.
Now, BDS with the man advantage here on this retake, but Takas and Akuma both very low HP. Cryptics gonna get spammed out now with the recon bolt, and Liquid now find themselves in a 2v4.
Yeah, positions. It was already occupied! What? And now the defuse becomes a problem. They can't just sit this. They were so happy to before, and Hoppy comes through the smoke. And now it's on to Scream, and he gets denied by Hoppy.
Get off my back.
Oh, again though. That was a 2v4, and that got dicey. BDS do win it. Now it's 8 to
Just
7.
another great example, though, of just the utility on the side of BDS. The gravity well on short off the turret's contact. Then Logan's able to play deep outside in that corner, outside lamps in that corner. He's got the nano swarm to force them potentially into line of sight of Akuma here. It's honestly fantastic. I mean, I can't wait to get a chance to look back at these and just appreciate some of the small uses of utility on the side of BDS. But the big concern for me now on Liquid, yes, ultimate progress is pretty much the same for both sides. Takas with the showstopper, Green with the run it back. But
Blinded.
I mean, honestly, BDS put on a masterclass in the first half of how to cycle ultimate.
Walk up short so far. Hot flash through. Yeah, this is just straight up run through, try and take the quick fight. They have been double stacking showers, so Scream gonna get that information. Should be a safe spike plant for now, but a 5v5 post plant.
Because yeah, it was
Got one.
Logan. Tap one out on Cryptics, Takas, Showstopper invested, Link falls. Now the numbers dwindling for Liquid. Scream, the last man standing, 20 HP.
Get out.
No shot.
Oy, I'm getting a little nervous now because it looks like BDS have kind of got their footing, and apparently I jinxed it. 5, Jonas. I jinxed nothing. This is of their own doing. Now, this retake, though, from BDS.
Chaos.
But the thing is, they look so...
Calculated chaos.
Exactly. Like, that's the mad part, isn't it? They seem so composed, even in these, like... You know, a 5v5 post plant, a lot of positions, a lot of angles aren't safe, and you can't tell which ones. Obviously, that's just how it is. So it's normally frantic, there's normally a lot of trades, but they kept that so clean. Now, we are into the round. We see quite a standard approach coming out. No massive leans, a little bit obviously heavier towards B, but you still have that split through from mid from Yampi. Still have Soulcast as well, keeping track towards shower side, and a 3-play stack towards A here. So the double stack towards elbow for the defending side of BDS.
And that's the reason they're playing so deep with this. You can see the utility set up so that Logan could get his lockdown in elbow and try and prevent as much pressure as possible coming through. He's going to put the turret down to spot contact here, as I'd say a lot of it dealt with early on. Liquid just brute forced their way onto site.
Still, that last retake was horrific. Takas just going to try and post this as best he can. Look at the utility, man. You can't see anything. Looks like a Neapolitan ice cream in there. And now Yampi waiting. This could be massive. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. It's not massive at all. It's a 3v2. Make it a 1, as now just Soulcast left alive, and the retake once again works out. The weapons were weaker, but you saw the opportunity that was given there, but it got ripped away pretty quickly. Double digits now for BDS, as they're starting to take strides over Liquid.
I'm going to say it again. It's off the back of, yes, it's a lesser purchase, off the back of one ultimate. Lockdown invested, and again, just note it, they're so good at cycling.
Remaining.
Hey, just looking at it, Takas on the back of that round, pretty much on the brink of another showstopper. Well, 3 away. Kuma with the Cosmic Divide. Hoppy has his Rolling Thunder. Roden 2 away from the Hunter's Fury. So, still lots of options for BDS. It's either Liquid, Seekers, Blade Storm, and the Revive available for Link.
Should be a tactical timeout for Liquid, I'd assume. Let me have a little look just to double check. Yeah, it is. I mean, normally, I don't actually know who calls it for them, but they normally get the right timing on it. I mean, the amount of teams who don't even bother calling timeouts, it makes me espresso depresso. But Liquid need to make a change here. They need to get a grip on this game because it's about to start running away from them. 10 rounds on the board is enough to kind of start you feeling a little nervous. Once you see that double digit, it does start feeling a little heftier. You know you got that uphill run now. Let's see what they can bring out in the last couple of rounds, the last couple of shots at this. Double stacking shower, yet to be fully answered for. Struggling to make the most of it. Hoppy just decides to get a little mad with it. And look at this, what? Akuma tripled down on this one. 3 players all committed to an aggressive pinch towards the backside of shower. And I don't know if it worked or not really, but Akuma gets to keep his life, and they've disrupted Liquid massively in their rifle round.
You will
Reset,
not
get the revive here,
kill my
yeah, and there will be
ally.
Soulcast. And that's the Yampi able to shut down this creep through mid as well. Seeker's invested immediately, so Liquid on the foot. Rodent. Okay, thank you. Fully blinded there, didn't know that there was a truck obscuring his progress, but
Last player standing.
will eventually fall anyway. Link will find him, and Logan, the only man left for BDS, was the one anchor over on B site.
Recalling my bot.
I'm just thinking about it. I'm actually okay with the pinch with the Rolling Thunder. I think it's off the back of, again, Liquid showing a little bit of utility, which I mean, Scream throws is Molotov in, and I guess they hear the tick from the Molotov coming over the top, so they know that they're going to try and really get a grip on Shower's control. The thing I'm most disappointed is it hasn't worked for Liquid yet. Why are they still doing it?
Yeah, I mean, this is what timeouts are hopefully for normally, to try and kind of correct a little bit, just kind of try and shift the mentality a touch. Oh, punishment on the rifle there. That's going to be lost, so let's see how much of an effect that has. Logan's still on 6.2, but could have helped to maybe spread the wealth for maybe Akuma or someone like that further down the line, keep that economy nice and stable. Now, at 10-8, once again, at the start of this game, I would still say BDS were the team that should win this game. I'd say Liquid had every opportunity to, if the win conditions were aligned. Now, we saw a little bit of that before, but it was a very close affair. I would say overall, we are seeing a much better game from BDS here, and Scream could still punish Hoppy for sure, gets himself healed on back up. I'll get sloppy, BDS, because, you know, there is still danger on the other side.
Now, Liquid going to try and reset over towards A. And the thing is, BDS again showing this switch up, and it's Akuma and Logan with this setup on A site. Nanoswarm, the double Nanoswarm actually going to completely shut down Scream's ultimate. Yampi hopping up, trying to find something. Finds himself a corner to tuck into, actually.
Oh, not again, dude. Like, last time around, it worked so well for him. If they don't...
I think Link knows.
Yeah, Link looks super... We still got him! He just mad swings through it, finds Link, but Cryptic's really good trading there. Now, Rodin and Takas, where are they in this? Kind of a little bit split apart by 4 players between. They can get a free pick. Okay, game back on. Yampi's gone down, and there's Takas. It all starts to unravel now.
Got
It's a
the
2v2. This is where it gets
left.
super dicey. Spike's not down either. And there's Takas. Oh, he didn't get to send it. And now Rodin, the 1-1, he knows where Scream is. Oh, he's caught him in the back. BDS turning around. A round should never have been theirs.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Again, it's the first time really we've seen BDS have to fall back on like the last resort. Okay, pop your showstopper. In that scenario there, yes, he doesn't find a kill, but it distracts just long enough for Rodin to isolate that kill onto Soulcast. Trades it out, and like you said, catches Scream just as he tries to slip away. BDS is looking so good. Better than Haven. Honestly, in terms of synergy and just the micro strategies involved.
For sure. I mean, this is the thing with BDS. They're a team that kind of elevated very quickly to us, but this is what I was saying at the start of the show. These guys are top 5 in EU in my mind, maybe top 3. If you really want to push, I'd like to see a big event under their belt, but they are 100% up there. So if Liquid were to beat them, this would have been an overperformance for Liquid more than anything. So, again, for me, not too surprising seeing BDS be this strong, but for now they're just kind of starting to almost ascend to that next level. You got Hoppy in a nice position here potentially. He has the support on the side from Takas. So this cross might get a little tricky for Scream in a moment's time if he decides to go for it. The timing's everything. Takas has his back. Flash comes in, turns it just fine. Doesn't give away too much. But now here comes the play from the rest of the Liquid side. Already on the side, Yampi finds Takas and he gets dismantled. Great work from Yampi.
Beautiful pinch. Scream actually gets himself inside this smoke on spawn. BDS straight away don't want anything to do with this. Try and hold on to these 3 rifles. Maybe actually set up outside the TP and get some exits here. Roden and Logan drifting all the way into spawn, but that's a big round because this round effectively breaks the economy of Liquid and it puts BDS on match point. So the fact that they're going to win this through clean, actually huge for Liquid. And yeah, actually the first time you're seeing BDS not really with anything in the form of ultimates to build upon in these next few rounds.
Okay, 3 rifles kept over. You can see that was pretty influential considering the money. If they were down to 2, that would be horrific. But they do manage to keep 3 of those rifles up for BDS. Of course, the purchase is good for Liquid. This is their gateway back in, Hybok. This is the chance. If there is ever going to be one, it starts now. They have money for everything they need. They have, you know, okay, Cryptix almost has his ult. Yampy's got his. As you highlighted, for once, BDS don't have every ultimate in the world, but a double stack coming out from Hookah potentially. And Yampy, I wonder if he's got an inkling maybe, but no, walks away. Logan is starting to get interested, and he has his almost bodyguard, the willing sacrifice of Hoppy if needed. That's a step heard from Scream. Oh, he still finds Logan though. Now Hoppy, can he get that gun and back away? I don't know if he could. I think that one might be lost. Oh, he wants it. He wants to try and grab it. He's got it. Okay. Now Scream, slowly but surely closing the gap. Punishing again the gun of death. As soon as you pick it up, you go down.
2 big wins from Scream there to shut down. Actually, BDS with the perfect response. I was about to say Liquid playing way more cautiously, not looking for this early. Showers control. Really looking for anything else. Where Akuma actually gets stunned out by that. Yampy closes the distance.
Bit of a gamer. All right. So this should be 10 on the board.
Planted.
And this is when you kick yourself for losing 2v4s. This is when you start getting that. Maybe not now, right? Maybe not now. But I bet you. Maybe a coach somewhere might be a little annoyed. This could have been 11. But no. We are where we are. Rodent gonna be just trying to tuck himself away. Don't do anything weird, Rodent.
I can't take anymore.
Don't. Okay.
Good.
I was getting scared like there'd be like a weird ninja defuse, like the G2 thing. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Can
sad
you
that like, no,
imagine?
it's a buy round. They're not going to do that. It's fine. They're not even going to chase. Well, I mean, he was chasing a classic. I mean, let's be honest. Now, at this point, Liquid have made it to 10. We have 11 to 10 here. Now, the money has been fluctuating for BDS. They've not been able to get a full purchase in a couple of rounds. It's been maybe missing a couple of pieces here
And
and
they
there.
can't again.
Exactly. Now, they have gone for the heavy invest on Takas with that op. So, I want to see where they put him for one. Generally have been doing very well at, you know, for BDS, at least taking over that shower control, keeping that very much in check. Now, it looks like Liquid are going just straight in on B.
And the first time, actually, we've seen them put this much emphasis, and it's looking like they might... Oh, yes. Follow this Molotov. Please. Are we going to see the same thing here? BDS set up for this long control and might actually give Liquid an opportunity to slip through and explode out a hookup.
What's the timing on that? Okay.
Launching smoke.
Been posted. Yampy leading the way. Happy once again to always offer himself up for the potential trade. Ultimate comes in. Hoppy's found one. He needs a second. He's going to get a second. Hoppy denying as they fire
No
all three.
way.
He's catching all three. And Takas punishes Yampy, leaving it just down to Link. And they just go into the blender and Link can't leave.
Like I told you, Link actually going to swing and
Hello?
find that. The double dink through the wall. This leaves Akuma and Logan here. See, look at it from the
He's got so
discipline.
much time, Hypok.
So much time.
Now he wants a pick here. You want to try and bring this down to a 1v1, because a 1v2 they'll always be able to trade effectively on you in these sort of situations. But how do you get a clean 1v1 here? That's exactly what BDS are trying to deny. Logan's there, Turret's there, and Akuma is a little bit further ahead. He's expecting this push. Now the timing. Trying to offset it a little. Create that paranoia in the back of their minds. Maybe a touch on the spike, but that's still not as much time as needed for them to really push around and clear. So does he go for the full plant? I don't know. He's considering the options, right? Does look as though plant is coming in. No slow, no wall, no nothing. Just the gun in his hands. That's one. Oh, Link! Out of nowhere, sensational work from Link. That was never meant to be his, but if this is the Liquid we're going to see, it's game on. It's 11-11, and the money is back in the bin for BDS.
Right, I just want to talk about this. I'm pretty sure Cryptic fires that molly, and it's supposed to cut off their retreat back out of Octagon, right? The orbital strike and the Molotov basically to punish that early kind of push towards B long, or box them off into TP altogether. Send them down long so they have free entry out of Hooker, like I said. I mean, no value found off it, and Hoppy on the back of it finds 3 kills.
Oh, Kuma leaning forward.
Not one of these rounds, please.
Hold on. I'm seeing like Guardians. I'm seeing Buckies. Oof. Liquid have been punished several times going towards A. Yampy's leaning back over, trying to fill that gap.
You will not kill my
Rez
ally.
now having to be invested. 1 minute remains. Akuma has been impeccable for his side. This round is a stretch. Okay, Scream gonna go forward. Doesn't get any contact, still got the ult, still gonna run through this, just trying to find info, trying to take space, create a little bit of safety, and Yampy just trying to watch the backside. Akuma still here as well, just spamming away that wall, trying to find a little bit of room to work. No spike plant just yet, 30 seconds. The utility being drawn away, the limited amount the BDS has is now being called into question.
Yeah, they're able to actually wait out the smokes though, and the wall pretty much removed, and Rolling Thunder invested now. That's what they were waiting on. Yampy gonna find a kill onto Akuma though.
Oh my god! Like, welcome to why Yampy is picked up by the side. I do not care. 12 rounds on the board. Liquid have somehow turned this back around to their favor. I do not know how they've done that.
What a recovery in this half. Okay, the Rolling Thunder is perfect. Yampy's literally the only member of Liquid in this scenario to bail them out of this situation. The only one. All 4 other members of Liquid got stunned up in that Rolling Thunder. That potentially was another round where BDS are able to just like snake, rat, however you want to talk about it, just edge out a round win. But Yampy comes up huge for Liquid.
And he needed a little momentum shifter like that. Now, is it OT? Or is it map 3? Takas. Forced off the angle for now. Anyone from Liquid taking it? No. Next piece of utility. Oh, that timing from Scream gives him the drive-by. Centaurus, Ferrari, it's a Scream peak right here. But he's in trouble now. Tries to get out, does. Ooh, he's sticking so close by, he wants back in. Brazen aggression from Scream, but Rodin's got him.
Blocking vision.
I gotta say again though, what's the value in the 1-for-1 there? Because they achieved nothing in terms of map control. Logan, all the way over on B site, utility set up once again for this lockdown. Nothing to counter it. Cryptix doesn't have the orbital strike. And just a lot of utility burned up in the early round from Liquid. Bigger picture, that's a big win for BDS.
Oh, the timing on this ult is going to be nasty. Right, that's 10 seconds now ripped off the board potentially. Cryptix has found Hoppy though, and now Logan, he's got 6 seconds to play with here. He's found Soulcast while it's happening. Plant comes in, it's gone down. Link's punished him already. Does he get away? No, 2 players have now been detained. Where's that final man?
Again.
Oh, and Yampy, he finds Rodin, and Akuma just going on the mad chaser, trying to get rid of them while he can. That's a mad spray down. He knows where the last player is, but timing, it's everything.
Akuma goes absolutely huge. Again, it falls on Yampy. It's insane.
Hey, people, come on now.
I can't take any more. This map is absolute madness, Lauren.
Switching sides.
We're going
Overtime.
OT. How do they deep doing this? We've had like this sick clutches from Link, and we've had Akuma just save BDS out of nowhere. Like the ultimate, great. He just man mode pushes to long. He just knows that if there is a chance I win this, I've got to get past him. He bullishly runs down, catches two of them, they could not respond, and then just swings on Yampy.
Keep up.
This is madness. This is actually madness.
We go again.
And actually, the economy reset plays more into with the way that half closed out. It's actually better for BDS overall that both teams are reset here.
Enemy.
Early showers control. The orb retrieved on the side of Logan, so he's 2 away from the lockdown. BDS happy to sit in this default once again. We've seen it do a number of times.
Get out of
First
here.
blood actually going to be Soulcast drifting
problem.
back towards site. Yeah, it leaves a big gap in the Liquid defense.
Okay.
Here.
We've got Scream starting to probably get a little nervous now. He knows that he's going to be under pressure, but backs away from it, and Cryptix comes around in good timing. Now, not too many options being given off to the back of that first pick here. You're going to see the split of a 2-2. Yampy's aggression is going to be you live by the sword, you die by the sword. He should have
kill.
seen the spike drop as well on that. Great pick from him. The response from Takas is dirty. They're on the way. They are running. And you're going to see the lurk as well coming in from the likes of Logan. That's going to be dangerous as well. But instantly Yampy just dives over. He doesn't know what to do with this. He's just going to have to sit himself down here. They're re-aggressing back towards A.
They know that it's just one.
Oh my word. It's so smart. Link is now all alone, Hypok.
Falls to him. He's bailed them out before with that 1v2 clutch. 10 seconds left. Spike going down. Actually swings on. He's going to find both kills. Akuma will trade it out. Yampy now. It's a 1v1. Takas 23 HP.
Run!
No time.
Just get out of there.
Oh my God, Link.
Link, what on earth? And even just that split-second decision-making.
Switching
Ignore the
sides.
guy planting because he can't take a fight
point.
quickly. Hits the guy who's going to be standing there, gun out,
Transfer,
takes him
perfect.
down, instantly comes back. And you know what? He's probably even noted the third, tries to adjust on him. Man, he was close. And Yampy, great timing on the swing, getting rid of that, you know, whatever he needs. He's right on there. This is sick stuff from both teams. Keep in mind, earlier in that round, Takas cracked open so much space. Liquid had no right to win that.
Blocking sight. Spike drop. I got the spike.
Cannot take anymore. I really can't. This is a war of attrition. The only way to describe this map. Been so back and forth. You're going to spy out some of the Logan's utility here, and they will be able to pass up short. Now Cryptix in a really important position.
Going up.
No, it's a matter of containment and post-plant positioning for Liquid, as we still know that there's plenty of members of BDS close enough by. There's Cryptix, so
Big kill.
excellent timing towards Logan to try and clear back through from Shower. You noted that earlier on, and BDS was certainly aware. And there's the second now found. This is now getting dicey. Takas having to be called upon here. He needs a big performance again, and he did it before.
They're
Now,
all in showers.
how do you clear them from this, though? I guess like that. I guess exactly like that. Exactly how Takas is showing us, and Link can't do it
way.
again.
No way. Liquid, I mean, just trying to switch things up and stack 3 towards Shower. Soulcast desperately trying to bait some contact. But it's literally a 1-by-1, and I understand it because it's like you throw one out and then maybe you're thinking BDS won't expect another. Yeah, and actually, after the second, surely they won't expect the third, but look at this, just constantly flicking back and forth. Takas goes huge.
Okay. Yampy and Scream having a series now, both in the 20s. Takas, 28 kills. The man's on for a 30. beastly performance from him. Link now noted. Gonna have to dip himself back in towards those showers and leave Yampy to try and control towards Lamps. Takas, huge space score here. Surely Yampy has no idea. He is clueless that someone could even be there. Takas is having a performance now. Scream wants in. Take down the Danger Man, and he does. Looks for more, but his Cryptics to find Hoppy. Lovely double from Scream. How is he finding this as Akuma now? Just having to deal with a 1v3. Was a 1v4. Oh my
God.
Oh.
They just don't know when to give up. It's actually crazy. Liquid again put themselves on map point to draw out the third map. This double was so huge from Scream. Attackers, unfortunately, I mean, he can't get the nade off quick enough to stop that push coming through. Oh my God.
Deep breaths. Liquid on the verge of creating that next map. BDS though, I mean, these rounds are feeling so inseparable. Is it a Takas round we're gonna have? Is it a Scream or a Link or a Yampy round? Or it doesn't even matter. You got Logan in this roster. I mean, so many of these players can just pop off, and that is just OT, right? That's OT to the T. I mean, it just goes beyond the normal aspect of this game in a weird way. It just shakes it up completely. Gonna play back around towards A again.
This time around, I was going to say, Cryptic's not outside showers here, so Akuma and Logan once again have an opportunity to play their life out on A. Wait for this rotation to come through.
Okay. And now post-plant 5v5. Link gonna sit towards Lamps. Rodin trying to clear. Has utility to do so. Link trying to get a little Aggie on this, but Yampy's got his back. Lovely bait and switch from that to even be able to create that sort of damage from there. Now, where's the next hit going to come in from BDS? They're still looking for that first springboard into this.
Oh no, Takat stomping through. He's actually drawn Cryptics offshore. Hoppy now on the back of that's able to slip through.
Time! BDS need to get a move on, and they got to get moving now. Hoppy's found Scream. He needs more. He gets more. BDS still trying to do the best they can. What they have! And now the 1v1, but time, the molly. It's just enough on this to force the fight. And Cryptics, all he's got to do is live, and he's done more than enough. We're going to map 3.
Attackers win.
Thank God that is over. What a map that was. It was so back and forth. I mean, you got to question what is left